joined by head women's basketball coach Danielle Santos-Atkinson, freshman Sorelli Neza, and a redshirt sophomore Jalen Hines. Following 73-64 result tonight against Howard. Coach, your opening statement on today?
Yeah, I thought the team really came out with great energy. So our focus this week and going into this game was to have as much intensity and energy we could have at the start of the game. Going into the game, what everybody could bring, starting the game on the bench, what could they bring to make sure we had a great start. I thought we did that tonight. We stuttered and I called the timeout early, not because our energy wasn't there, but we needed to regroup and reset. Another one of our goals was to have that same intensity and that same energy coming out of the second half, and I thought they did that. So in the game for us, there were a lot of wins. The things that we have been working on in practice, we're seeing growth. We're encouraging them to be more aggressive on the offensive end. We need some people taking more shots. They did that tonight. It was an emphasis in transition defense to hold them there. They're a very quick, athletic team. We did that on the rebounding end. We held them not where we wanted them necessarily, but I thought we did a good job when we needed it of getting those rebounds. Still things we need to work on, but definitely saw some growth in the team tonight.
And Coach, it feels like you guys are just getting there. It feels like every single game you guys are getting closer and closer. This one you ended up having the 1 point lead and just wasn't able to close it out. But does that feel like you guys are just about to get over the hump there for you guys, and just speak on the play about how you've been able to kind of improve and get to this point and you know, maybe turn it around in this next game upcoming?
Definitely. That was actually one of the things we talked about, that 61-60 right there, and that closeout in the locker room. This team has continued to work every single day, and it's a testament to them. They have not seen the fruits of their labor yet, but they have stayed on board. They've stayed bought in to what we're trying to get them to do, and it makes it simpler, a little simpler for us when we're in practice and being able to work on the things that we need to work on to get better. When we're not coaching effort, when we're not coaching energy, we're working to fine tune and to get better. And like you said, we're right there. And we knew this was going to be a process. We talked a good bit. Very few teams in the country go undefeated. It's not January start a conference yet, where we really feel like that's where we want to start to become our best team. It's not March. It's not tournament time yet, where we really want to be our best team. So we're working towards that. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We knew coming in that it was going to be a process. There was nothing in our thought process that thought we were going to come out here and be our best team right away. But we knew we needed to have growth every game. We knew we needed to have growth every day in practice, and that's what we've seen. But they've stayed with it. They've stayed on board with what we're asking them to do, though they have not seen the results in that win-loss column just yet.
Franny, on Hines, 13-9 for you and 17-13 for you guys. For you, how do you feel like your performance for the night was?
Sure.
Personally, I think I need to start better, be more aggressive right on the jump, because I think that I was more aggressive coming up in the second half. But I think if I do that from the beginning, I mean, I direct the tempo, so if I'm more aggressive, the team's gonna follow me. So, yeah.
Jen?
In the beginning, I just felt like I had to come out and do what I needed to do to set the tone and set the energy level up for our team and just get it started for the game. So
You guys pulled within one, I think, with I don't know how much time was left, but then there was a costly turnover when Hernandez tried to pass it to you, and that was a fast break in which the person missed and they got put back. Do you feel like that killed the team momentum?
I mean, every turnover kills the team momentum, but I think we did a great job by staying to the game plan and keep going and attacking them and being aggressive.
Now, Coach, 4 double-digit scores in this game. Coming off of last game, you only had 1. 2 of them beside you here. Can you just talk about the offensive production as a whole from your team that's continued to improve? Because going into this game, you guys have only averaged about 44 points per game, and now you guys put up over 60 here. So, just can you talk about the improvements on the offensive end too?
Yes, that's a win. That's a win for us and for our team. And so as we're going through, like I said, we're looking for wins within the team before we see the results show in that win-loss column. That's an emphasis that we've had. Shoot the ball when you're open. Have the confidence to shoot the ball. Work hard enough prior to that shot to get yourself an open shot, and that's something that we've harped on all week in our execution and trying to make sure we get the right people the ball at the right time to play to their strengths. And I thought we did a great job with that tonight. This is the type of team that we have where we should have 4 to 5 people in double figures every game. We're not gonna have somebody come out and score 30, 35 points. They're very, very capable. But within our team, in order for us to be successful, we need production from all of them. And they are very unselfish, too unselfish at times, but they're very unselfish and spread the ball and look to set each other up to get shots. Again, now it's having the confidence to knock it down and working hard enough to get that open shot.
In the third quarter, it seemed like your defense picked up and you guys started to turn them over a lot, and getting out into fast break. Do you feel like it was something schematically that you changed, or that your energy just picked up in the second half?
Our energy is there. One of our goals is to get 3 stops in a row, and we call them kills. And with that, we have a certain number we want to get for the game. We exceeded that number in the first half, and we said, okay, we need just as many in the second half. And coming out in that third quarter, we worked to do that. And so the more we can turn them over, gives more opportunity for us. Now we just got to convert on that offensive end, and once we get stops, we got to capitalize and score on the other end, which I think we haltered with somewhat in that second half. We got the stops, but we needed to convert a little bit more on the other end.
You know, for Sorrell and Jalen, you coaches mentioned and talked about what you guys need to kind of do to get over that hump. For you two, the way you guys see it, you guys are so close to being there. What do you guys need to do in order to kind of finally get over that little bump and start winning some games here?
I think we just need to continue to keep our energy level up, continuing to not only work together as a team, but everybody work on their own player development, personal development to contribute to the team. I just also think that we just need to continue to be like positive, just seeing the end result goal that we want to do, just keep working to it.
I think we just need to keep believing in each other, believe it, because once you believe it, you can achieve it. And they put a lot of emphasis on believing it and trusting the process. So we just gotta follow the lead of our coaches because they're doing a great job and we're almost there. So just gotta keep working hard.
And Coach, to talk about Sorrell, and she had 9 assists in this game, is leading the team in assists. What does it mean to have a starting point guard who really doesn't focus as much on scoring and really focus more on facilitating and getting other players involved?
Yeah, not only a starting point guard that does those things, but a starting point guard that does those things as a freshman and has the maturity to come out here with the responsibility that we've given her and handle it so well. And so that's what Sorrell does. She looks for her opportunities for herself to score, which we need, but she does a great job of setting up her teammates and putting them in the right positions to score. She wants to do that for our team. She's definitely one that studies the game and wants to understand what it is within our system and within our philosophy that she needs to do in order to help us be great. And she's done that, and she's working on that.
And Sorrell, for you, kind of going off that, how do you decide, or how do you balance kind of being able to get your own shot, like you were especially in the second half, but then also being a facilitator and kind of getting other players involved as well?
I mean, I believe in my teammates. They can make great shots, so just gotta create for them, and they're just gonna knock down shots. And yeah.
Great, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.